I'm Krystal Blackard.
And I'm Lindsay Reynolds.
We're seekers of truth, willing to ask the hard questions and cut through the industry smoke.
On Simplified Success, the podcast, we strip sales and marketing down to what actually works, front end to back end, so you can scale without the burnout.
Because real growth isn't just about numbers. It's about optimizing how your business runs so you can grow yourself, grow your paycheck, grow your team, and grow your leadership.
And most importantly, making it all happen without the fluff or the chaos.
This is Simplified Success.
Hey guys, so today's podcast is kind of special. We have been, as you know, we haven't dropped a podcast in a minute. We've been deep dark in revamping a lot of things, and there's some really, really cool things coming. But today we launched some really incredible things for our brand and for you and for the community, and so we're really excited. And so today's podcast is a little different than our traditional. We are sharing all of our info about something that we built that we're really excited to offer to the world in our Simplified Success community. So it's dropping here at the same time. So it's a little different conversation than normal, but we're so psyched. You want to give them a little preview of why they care, Krystal?
Yeah. So basically everything that Lindsay and I produce, it's reverse engineered from a deep need, either a deep need for a client or a deep need to something that her and I have. And today we are actually launching Archie, our funnel architect bot. And he is an amazing designer of beautiful funnels. And so today we talk about that, we demo that, and then we also give you a little bit of a behind the scenes peek of what's going on in our paid community, because this is our really special place of people who have raised their hand and saying, yes, we want to grow, we want to do more. And so today we're diving into all those things. And so we're super excited to have you with us on this journey. We are also launching some evergreen courses and some different things coming in 2026. And so, yeah, it's really special. It's kind of our Christmas special.
Yeah, and the other big thing that I think is important about this podcast, so definitely tune in, is we, over the last few months, have built some incredible resources and tools that are gifts to you. And so we have this incredible sales audit bot that is a gift that will literally walk you through why sales are not happening in your business. And then we have this beautiful Untangled journal that Krystal and I both use on a regular basis in order to untangle when we have our own junk. And so it was built out of a need of our own things, of things that were keeping us from going. And those are gifts that we have made available. And if you haven't had a chance to jump in, you're going to hear about them on the podcast. You can get them in the show notes. But those are two incredible gifts that, because we know you need them, and because we have the skills we do, we've made available to you for free. So we hope that you take those gifts and enjoy hearing about how we can literally create all of your funnel in a matter of minutes that actually converts and gets you where you want to go and all the things. So tune in, and here we go.
Hello, you guys. Lindsay and I are so excited. I mean, excited may not even be the right word. We're tired. And we're
excited because we and we're also a little bit like high on excitement because we were just over in TBA telling the TBA people all the things because TBA got a physical upgrade in like a million ways, both branding and adding and all the things. So we've been over there in TBA telling them about backstage passes and all the things they're getting. So we've been over there telling them all the things. So we're like fresh off all the excitement. And so we're excited to show you guys what's available now, what we just did, and like because we just like, oh my gosh, so many big things.
We just launched the bot of all bots. That's going to completely
we've been talking about for a long time, like conceptually, right?
Right. And so conceptually we've had this idea in our brain, like we want to build this bot family of bots that make our lives, and then through like just within proximity makes our customers' lives easier, and our clients and the people that we work with closely, because we know if it makes our life easier, then we can hand it to you with our strategy embedded in it. And instead of you having to like learn the whole strategy, you just leverage a tool and then you just go do what you're great at, do what you love, do what you enjoy. So we started off with the Content Catalyst bot. The Content Catalyst bot is amazing. It creates your viral content and it pushes on you. We actually wrote it so it would push hard on you so that you would be super focused and create the viral content. Then
But
we,
like the clarity to who you're talking
clarity.
to.
Yeah.
Like everything we build is really because we've seen a need in our clients or a gap or a place where people don't have the skills or resources, or even if they do, they're stuck in their own headset because they're like in their thing, so they can't get out of it. So this is all like in response to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So then we built the Simplified Sales Audit Bot,
Yeah.
which audits your sales and marketing process because you don't know what to fix unless you find the holes and the leaks. It's super
We've been
important.
building a lot of stuff lately.
We're building a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah. And that's available now. That's a free thing. You can use
That's
at
a
any
free
point.
thing. The
Yeah.
Content Catalyst bot lives in TBA, but the Audit Bot is free. So if you guys want the Audit Bot and you don't have it yet, say Audit Bot. We'll get that to you.
Yeah.
But then we were like, man, we have this whole sales campaign strategy that, for lack of better terms, prints money, creates money.
Our cafe framework. You guys know about the cafe framework.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if
the
you don't,
cafe
you're new to
framework.
the group, you can go watch some old trainings on it. But yeah, the cafe framework. Yeah.
So we did the what to do in here, and then we do the how to actually implement it in TBA. So this is where we tell you guys what to do, what to go, and then over there we get into the weeds of how to actually go produce it. Okay.
Implementation.
So then Lindsay decides. So I have this idea, and I'm like, Lindsay, I want this, and Lindsay is like there's never a no. There's never a no with Lindsay. And she's like, okay, I'll make it happen. And I'm like, I know you will because you're a genius. And she did. She literally took what we had written in a workbook and a workbook of still having to implement it by hand, but we do like workbooks.
Which is our TBA workbook. Yeah, it's a good guide. It's a great guide. Yeah.
It's a great guide. It's so good. If you want something tangible to print off, it's good. But Lindsay, tell them what you did.
So we look at our family of bots here. We're getting quite a family, right? You start with going through the audit to see what's missing in your sales process. Then you jump into the Content Catalyst bot to get really clear on your client clarity statement and what the content should look like in order to get them to stop the scroll. But then you have to attract them into something. And you have to foster a relationship, and then you have to have a way to give them an offer. So we had a gap in our bot support, right? You get your free bot with our sales audit. Content Catalyst bot gets you, some content, but then you're just like, okay, I have to go through the whole cafe framework workbook and work. It's kind of a process to get really clean on it. And so we decided, instead of having you do all of that, which you can still do and it's very important, instead we would make Archie. Archie is your funnel architect. So Archie is the one that will take from your sales audit, recognizing where you have gaps and things that aren't there or holes that aren't working or pieces that you need, get you clear in your Content Catalyst bot of exactly what the content should be on the front side of your business, exactly who you're talking to. You take that client clarity statement and you start over here with Archie, and then Archie works with you as your guide to take you through an entire process to get where you have everything you need for the entire funnel. And so an entire funnel for our framework and the way we do things starts with the content, which is your Content Catalyst bot. Then you have your attract, so some sort of really juicy, free, irresistible, amazing offer that brings them into your space, attracting them in. So we talk about not being creepy, like getting their phone number, getting their email.
Archie writes all of this for you in converting copy.
It's so crazy.
Archie writes it.
Yeah. And
Did
then
I say he writes it? Oh.
Yeah. I'll show you guys some visuals so you can see. Then once you get that part, he helps you to create a foster where you can build a quality relationship without being a skeezy salesperson and just selling without any value, love, or care. So it takes the part that really, we talk about printing money and that's super important, but also it's about taking people on a journey, getting them the passion, the thing that you have for them that will solve a problem specific for them, and helping them to see how your product, service, and or support helps them through that, all the way through to your earn offer. It gives you a clear version of your client journey so you know exactly how clients move through your business. And then it builds you an exact step-by-step tech stack of exactly how to put this into a tool that will just so if you happen to be using Simply Optimized, our tool, it will literally walk through the whole thing. And we actually have a handful, very few, of our mini done for you still available that are an incredible, crazy value. That when you do this work with Archie, you give it to our team and we build the whole thing to where All you have to do moving forward is use your content catalyst bot and your own brain to write incredible content, and then
Actually,
say, click
Archie
on here
writes,
to get to this link. What?
Archie actually writes content too.
He will write content. He will.
He will actually write some
You can
content.
stay in Archie. You can go back to the bot either way.
You got bots. We
So,
got bots.
yeah. But you don't have to do too many. So when you jump into Archie, the first thing he asks you is, what's your name? Do you have your client clarity statement from your content catalyst bot? So if you haven't done that, you'll go do that. Once you do, you tell him your name, tell him what your content clarity statement is, and he walks you through giving you suggestions and questions based on your business, your content clarity statement, the entire process to get clear on your connect, to get clear on your attract, which is helping develop your offer, your free thing that really helps give your clients a quick win. It walks through that entire process. Then once he moves from the attract section, and in this case, we've done it in both ways. We've done it with multiple funnels at a time that we already have. So we already have some attract offers. So I ran it through as if, here's my 2 attract offers I already have. Build me the funnel based on that. We also have ran it with, I have no idea what an attract offer is and I don't know what my funnel should be. Help me decide. It also will do that and help you build what the attract offer should actually be. Like exactly how it should look, what it should be.
Yeah.
So once you
it's really
go
cool.
through,
It doesn't matter if you're kind of a beginner or if you're intermediate. This will work for both stages of where you're at in your business. Or if you're advanced and you're like, I need to make some more and I need some help figuring out what they are.
I want to optimize what I already have.
Yeah, I want to optimize what I already have. I want to write some more, like I want to A/B test what I already have, right? We're going to do some A/B testing with this, which we're super excited about.
Yes, because it came up with some really cool stuff. Yeah. So this is the foster section. So this is where we start to build that relationship. So it's going to ask you questions around beliefs that need to shift in your clients, clarity for your clients, where they could potentially need additional support to continue to foster, how you like to nurture, the way you like to do content. So it goes through all of those different things to build you a really solid foster piece. Then at that point, it'll move through into the earn. And this is where it starts to talk to you about the earn phase. What do you sell? How do you sell? What do you sell to? All those different things. So it'll go through and get really clear on all of that. So you'll walk through all of it. And then it says, are you ready? And then it builds it. So when I say it builds it, and I had it build 2 funnels at the same time, one kicker as you're using it, you're going to want to like copy each piece and put it into your Word, like into your Google Doc as you go, as it gives you the deliverable, but it starts with an opt-in. It gave you some headline options, some some sub-headlines, the exact copy, the exact button, visual suggestion, designer notes. Here's additional copy. Then it literally took that and made an entire landing page. So your tech team knows exactly what the headline, sub-headline, call to action, but this is all based on our strategy. What we know converts, what we know sells. It will literally build the whole thing for you, right? Obviously, once it's built, I highly recommend that you go read it, that you go adjust it, that you go make it in your voice where it needs to be adjusted, but recognize that it takes a lot of the complication of staring at a blank screen and helps you through it. So that's all of your copy for that, for your actual funnel. Then, landing page is done. We'll go ahead and write your 7 email sequence. Now, we recommend a 7 email sequence because we believe when you're doing follow-up in a foster phase, it should be over 7 different emails. Delivering excitement, having a quick win, giving them an opportunity for a belief shift, doing some deep teaching, showing some proof, some stories, some testimonials. Then you give them an invitation to an offer. Then you do a soft follow-up. So you're not being a skeezy, gross, weird, creepy human being. Mm-hmm. But not only does it tell you, oh, this is what you should do, does it write it for you?
It writes it for you.
It gives you options, a pre-header, your email copy. It tells you exactly what call to action. It tells you when to send it, all the way through the entire drip campaign. So there you go. Then when you're finished with your drip campaign, it's like, hey, you want your client journey? So the fascinating thing we find a lot about why people are uncomfortable selling is because they're not fully comfortable with how their clients are supposed to move through their business. And we call that a client journey. Right. People don't have to move that way from a linear perspective. They can jump all the way to step 4 from step 1, but it's nice for you to know. So as you're talking to people, you can take them on a journey as their guide, not the hero. And so when you're looking at this client journey, it walks you through how people are moving through your business based on that. Here's your awareness, the opt-in, what they're going to consume, your nurture, the belief shift, the invitation, the conversion, delivery, and then it shows you very quickly how they're going to move through your business. Mm-hmm. And then after you get clear on that, then it gives you the full automation pieces for you to be able to for your tech team to tag everything appropriately, the timing, when it should go, how it should go, so that your tech team or your VA team or yourself, if you're going to do it yourself, knows exactly how this is supposed to be executed. So it literally is your funnel architect and will even walk you through Canva implementation. Here's branding. So if you're going to have a brand kit made, tells you exactly what the brand kit needs to feel like, how it needs to look, how the templates need to look. In our software in SO, it walks you through exactly how to do all those things. Boomity, 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 even with checklists. So Archie is insane and only available to TBA members, but
Only available to TBA members. Yep.
it like when you're in TBA, and that's something we were going to talk about today, is like TBA got a facelift a few minutes ago. It is now the Builder Academy because we believe it's a place for anybody who's building anything. Whether you're building your business, you're building your legacy, you're building your own personal leadership, that is where you can walk alongside others in a safe place with guidance and support from us to be able to get you where you're leading to. And TBA has a few things that are exclusive only to TBA. And so two of those things is our bots. So the Content Catalyst bot and Archie, your funnel architect, is a TBA exclusive product. Would you want to talk about what else is exclusive? Like maybe backstagey to TBA?
Yes. So if you guys have been on any part of Lindsay and I's journey over the last 7 or 8 months, you know that we've also rolled up a podcast. Well, part of what we're doing with our podcast expansion rolling into 2026, into the new era, is we're getting super, super intentional with guests we're bringing on. Now, a lot of podcasts, people grab guests that are all over podcasts. Lindsay and I are really wanting to bring people that you would never hear from anywhere else, people that have influenced our circle, people who have made lots of money in the social selling world, people that have lots of influence, people that are very just
Crazy impact,
but not the regulars that you hear about all the time in paid ads. We're talking like
you can't get to these people.
Can't get these
generally.
people.
Not saying that they're not approachable. They're fantastic, but they're just they aren't thought leaders by trade. They do other things, and so they don't traditionally just get on podcasts. This is not kind of their normal vibes. Yeah.
So the very first person that we had come on a podcast is a leader who has conquered 7 network marketing companies. You've heard the you one and done, or you're kind of a one-hit wonder. No. This leader talks about how she has come in and conquered, and I don't mean just conquered, made millions in multiple companies.
Kind of crazy. I actually really don't even know how she does it. I get it, but it's crazy.
But tangibly, how do you do this? And she talks about that on her podcast. But more importantly, she talks about the God story behind it and how God has used this to raise her up and to help her through some of her darkest times. And just the lessons and the beautiful story that God has just absolutely woven through her life and through her ministry and what she does. She just doesn't have like a pulpit church front ministry, but just being in front of people and being able to witness and share through business. But the really cool thing is with each of these podcasts, our podcasts are available to the public. We also have what we call our Backstage Pass. It's our Simplified Success podcast Backstage Pass, which is pretty much just a private podcast experience for our members in TBA. So only the people that are actively members in TBA get access to these Backstage Passes, where we ask exclusive questions, we ask exclusive strategies, and we ask exclusive tangible implementation from these leaders and these very successful humans in general, what they're doing that sets them apart, and they tell us. And the cool thing about this is you're going to see some very interesting similar woven threads of themes, because when people have this level of success, they're typically doing really similar things. And so it's cool because it's going to validate what you're working towards. And so that's another thing that's coming over into TBA. And we're super excited about that because some of the gold, because Lindsay and I do pre-record some of these podcasts, some of the gold that we've heard on these, you guys, are absolutely amazing. And just lets us know that we're in the right place at the right time. So that's another thing coming exclusively to TBA. On that note, TBA, the price is going up on December 31st. Okay. We're not joking around about this. We're not messing around because we are putting so much exclusivity into TBA. So right now, you can still get into TBA for $100 a month. When you lock that price in, it doesn't go up.
Your grandfather forever.
Your grandfather and your price is the same. But when the price goes up, it will never come back down because what we're doing is we're adding value, and as we add value, the price is just going to go up unless you lock in your price. So if you are tossing around the idea of TBA, now is a good time to do it because the price is going up, and with good reason, because it's going to be it's robust.
Well, one of the other things that we're going to be doing in TBA, so we rolled up, and if you get in now, you can still take advantage of this. We wanted some more proximity to our members, and so we actually opened them up access in our Facebook Messenger, and they have a group chat where they're able to, during the week, ask for questions, resources, mindset blocks, active coaching, and so they actually have direct access to Krystal and I right now, and that's going to be holding through the end of the month. But what we're going to be doing moving forward is there's going to be a monthly implementation hot seat coaching call that's only available to TBA members. And so in TBA, we are going to go on there. We are going to give them lecture, information, ideas, concepts around what questions are coming up. Because when you're in TBA and using Archie and using the Content Catalyst bot, you're going to have questions. You're going to want feedback. And TBA members get that throughout the entire time that they're in TBA. While they're in the messenger, in the actual community, they can ask questions. But the implementation calls are going to be live hot seat coaching with us. And so right now that room is not humongous. So you might actually get coached a lot. We'll see how time goes. But people in TBA will be getting access to those implementation hot seat coaching calls exclusive to that community. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then one more thing that you guys are going to see coming at you is we did decide to release one of the courses that we did in TBA. It's called our Untangled series. Now, Untangled is definitely a place to start. Most people that we find as they walk through their journey of entrepreneurship are just elevating themselves in self-leadership, struggle going through a season of really feeling tangled up in what to do, how to do it. They get stuck. They get cycling through the same things over and over. And what Lindsay and I have discovered is it doesn't matter what you're going through. There is a very distinct process of untangling. It starts with your spiritual, your energetic, your mental, and then untangling financially. Now, this isn't a bookkeeping program. This isn't some weird, like deep, weird, manifesto.
Weird, yeah.
No, very much a spiritual journey, but helps you really reframe your mindset to be able to really untangle some of those thought processes, to really get a lot of clarity, to unattach trauma from reality, and to move forward through it. Now, we're not trauma coaches, but we can help you make quantum leaps out of some hard places so that you can focus and get back to what's really important and creating significant impact in your relationships, in your businesses, and the way you want to live your life to replace chaos with peace. And so we have decided to launch.
It starts with a free journal, right?
Right. Starts with a free journal, and everybody has access to the free journal. You guys have had that here. But we have a course that goes in conjunction with the free journal, Untangled. If you would like to grab the course, you can buy that from a one-off right now. It's $111 to do the course. Also, it lives in TBA. So if you join TBA, you get that as part of that membership. So it's actually less expensive to join TBA for $100 than it is to buy the course outright for $111. But there's no membership or anything with just buying the course outright. So we do have that. If you would like to take a look at Untangled, say Untangled, we will drop you that link and you can check it out. It's also probably going to be listed above here, so you can look at that too. And just know that that's something that we are going to offer because we felt like that was such a powerful movement that when we did it, things happened for people that we wanted to bring that out and let everybody have access to that, even if they didn't feel like they wanted any sort of community to go along with it.
Yeah, and then one thing with the price going up in TBA, right now we have a lot of stuff planned for Q1, so you guys will see a lot of things changing and adding and all the things. But right now we had people asking us in TBA, like, what happens if we invite friends into TBA? Is there any way that we can get any affiliate, or can we get a commission or anything like that? And so what we've decided to do through December is anyone that you invite into TBA includes a 50% commission on them joining. And so what that looks like for you, if you're new to TBA, is if you invited two of your friends to come with you into TBA, your first month of TBA would be completely reimbursed. And so something to think about, if, I know sometimes going into those new communities, having a friend to walk alongside that can be incredible. It's also fantastic to meet new people in a space like that. But this gives you a great opportunity to financially be able to be in the community with actually no money out for yourself, while also bringing your friends along on a really incredible journey. And so that's available through the end of the month also.
Absolutely. So
yeah,
there's a lot of things that Lindsay and I have been working on. This first 6 to 8 months of business have absolutely been mind-blowing. Lindsay and I have taken some quantum leaps together, and we have had we were just looking today at some of the accomplishments that we made, some of the really big goals that we made to hit six figures in our business in a short period of time, and some of the things that
Very short. That's what's so crazy is it's like I can't believe how fast like we were going through our quarterly setup goals for what we're going to do through the rest of the year into the first quarter of next year because we're big on strategic planning and the fact that we started this business from scratch with nothing, and the fact that we've hit six figures before our first full calendar year, like first 12 months, is pretty insane. And we already have trajectory to be in the multiple six figures with contracts and things we already have in place. And so, yeah, it's just like crazy. It's so cool. And we really want to take all of you with us. Like we know things are going to continue to grow. We know that the things that we have built into these bots and what we have for you in TBA and in some future spaces, if you want something of higher proximity, let us know. We have some stuff that we'll be making available soon. But, if you want to have that kind of reality for yourself, this is exactly how we did it. Like this is what we use. This is how we do it. And so these spaces in TBA or something, like I said, if you're interested in some more hands-on support, shoot us a DM. We can talk to you what that can look like. But like we are continuing to grow. These things are continuing to get bigger and it's so, it's not easy, but it's effortless, if that makes sense.
it's very simple. Very
Yeah.
simple.
And so like it's so, I mean, it's hard work, but it's not hard work. If I can't find the right way to explain this, but
You
I
should
just
be consistent, but it's not hard. Like when you sit down, you use the tools, and
you have the right
it
tools. Yeah. And the
does
right
it for you.
support.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
it
so,
makes a difference.
and everything we've built has been an answer to where we've seen people stuck. So the Untangled Journal, if you haven't already downloaded that, it's free. Like it is
Yeah.
a journey that will untangle if you are stuck feeling heavy, not in a good place, like you know you could do more but you're just stuck. Like the stuck feeling, like you need to start with the journal. And if you're not sure why you're not selling enough, the sales audit is free. That bot will walk you through it for free. Like take the first step. We have intentionally designed, because we've been so blessed, like we can make these things possible for you guys where you can freely step into the first step. And then once you're able to make the next step, we will walk alongside you, and we have intentionally designed this to be able to support you every step of the way, and every level of everything that you're walking through, we have a place to support you. And so I'm really excited about going through the end of the year, how many ways we have for you guys to access free things, how we have ways for you to get your TBA membership paid for, how we have ways for you to, I mean, the year's not even close to over. Like Christmas shopping is not done. Like end of year shopping and January shopping is not over. Whatever it is that you sell, offer, or give to the world, like the clock has not struck midnight yet. Do not slow down. Do not stop. And if you're not sure what the next step is, man, start with the audit bot, start with the Untangled Journal, reach out to us. We can help put you in the right place. But do not ring the bell on 2025. It is not over.
Such a great way to put this. Such a great way.
Yeah.
So I think this covers all the things, Linz. What do you think?
I know. Oh, and did we talk about the fact that TBA is the Builder Academy and it's pretty?
Oh, no. We also decided to rebrand because we also love to do
Yeah.
branding. We actually sell branding kits, and we actually do
Yeah.
this when we roll those out. So we decided that TBA should look really pretty. So we did rebrand TBA. It's now beautiful, has a beautiful vibe, and it's now the Builder Academy because we didn't want it just to be for teams. We wanted it to be all about building teams, whatever it looks like, because we realize not everybody builds in a team scenario. Some people are just solopreneurs, and that's cool, right? And so we wanted to make sure that we encompassed all of that with our group, our community. And so TBA is now the Builder Academy, and it's got a beautiful new look. We will be posting some of that over here, showing you guys the brand kits, because we love our brand kits and we have so much fun building them and creating them for people. They are such a hit. So
Well,
that's
and it's all about building whatever it is that you're building, whether it's your legacy, your business, yourself. And right now, this week, we're actually running some special giveaway stuff inside of TBA. So if you've been on the fence, jump in, because there's some cool things that you can win, because like we like to give things away. And so we're doing an exclusive giveaway for our TBA members that is super cute. So jump on over there, and you can still get into that before we do the drawing for that too, because we're not drawing for that till later in the month.
Right.
What date you said? Later in the month.
21st.
So, yep. So we're excited. We can't wait to see what you guys think. If you haven't tried the sales audit bot, jump on it. If you haven't done the journal, jump on it. Give us feedback. Let us know. And if you haven't jumped in TBA, man, Archie's waiting.
Yep,
Get on in
they're
there.
waiting for you.
Yeah. So have the best day and be watching for the next podcast drop because it's going to be juicy.
Good.
Okay.
Bye,
Have a good
guys.
day, guys. Bye.
If today's conversation helped you see your business more clearly, make sure you hit follow so that you don't miss an episode.
And if you're ready for more support, join us inside the free Simplified Success community. It's where we share resources, strategies, connections, and you really get to hang out with a lot of cool other growth-minded entrepreneurs.
Simplify your strategy, multiply your results, and make it happen. This is Simplified Success.